See, like Chip and Stormzy, yeah, Chip and Stormzy. To me, that's straight industry.
Straight
Do you get what I'm trying to
industry,
say?
bruv.
See, like my thing, like
There's
alright.
probably people
see,
sitting
like my
behind,
thing.
like,
See, like
cashing
my
in millions
thing.
for that, bruv.
See, like my thing, brother. Like me, gigs or whatever.
Yeah,
See, that's
beef,
whole
bruv.
different. They look at
Exactly.
that like, ooh. You get what I'm trying to say? That's different. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, because it's two people that you know, like, right, this can go left, like all the way to the left. You get what I'm trying to say? So even with that, I done a couple diss tunes. I was in my feelings or whatever. But do you get what I'm trying to say? I done a couple diss tunes and all that, put a couple funny pictures out or whatever, yeah. But with that was just me letting out my anger at the time. But at the same time, I'm an artist. Like, you got Leon Review. I was mad, you know. I wanted to do things in it, yeah. But at the same time, I'm an artist. So it's like when I'm going studio, that's just what was coming out. But actions speak louder than words. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So actions speak louder. So I wasn't, all now. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's like I've had to go through, he ain't done nothing, he ain't. But you know what? After a little while, or whatever, fam, yeah, it comes to a point where, fam, I don't even really care about that. Not like that, because I've still got to pay for certain things. I've still got, like, bills still got to get paid. And you know what? There's a lot of things people don't know as well. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I've spoke to certain people over that side. So it's like, when I'm going mad, I'm just going mad because Spray goes mad. When I'm ready to say what I'm saying, I say what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, if I was going to move, I would have moved, innit? So I know I mentor kids as well. I go into prisons, I mentor kids. So that holds me back as well. So I think to myself, right, you know what? If I rare, why am I even telling them they're going to follow me? So it's like, I'm torn. I'm in a torn place because I'm still from the street. So I still know that raw violation is violation. So do you get what I'm trying to say?
Sure.
So it's torn. But at the same time, I've got to think about myself. And then I've got things like, you got things in the background, like your gal or something that'll think like, you need to get over that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, because you got gal that they don't pre what you're preing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And it's like, you get what I'm trying to say? So it's a mad situation to be in. And that's why I even posted, yesterday I posted it to you with me and Gigs, because you know what? I thought about it, you know what? See what? This guy, yeah, he's all right. And guess what? You never done me nothing. You never done me a thing. You get what I'm trying to say? Nor did your brother. No, you just didn't do me nothing. And you see, anyone that done me nothing, anything, I can't blame you, I would have done me that. You get what I'm trying to say? Because the streets is the streets, bro. Going straight into that subject of can you come from the street to being legit, is that it's not up to you, in my opinion. You get what I'm trying to say? Because it's like, it's up, like, you could say to yourself, all right, cool, I'm going to change. Because I'm saying this now, and if I was them and I'm watching this, I wouldn't believe me. I wouldn't think like, yeah, boy, man's not on it. You get what I'm trying to say? Because you know what I'm about or what I've been about or whatever. So it's like, it's not up to you. Regardless of what you put out there, you get what I'm saying? There's people that's died recently, you get what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what you put out there, do you get what I'm trying to say? You might think that and feel that, but the next man that you dissed 20 years ago, the next man that you dissed even 4 weeks ago before you felt like this, might not think that. So, you know what I'm saying? They're due to come and turn on what they're going to turn on, because they're thinking, right,
Like,
yo, my man's moving weak. But if you take this as thinking, right, Spray's moving weak, then it's going to be on you, because when I say what I'm saying and I'm getting on with what I'm getting on with, I'm getting on with what I'm getting on with, but I haven't lost the fact of who I am. So it's like, I still try and protect myself or make sure I don't end up in that situation again. You get what I'm saying? God willing. But it's not something, at this moment in time, I have to move on from it. You get what I'm saying? My mum died. My mum and dad died. That's so much more worse than any stab wound anyone's giving me. You get what I'm trying to say? I've had to get over that. So it's like, all right, cool. Don't get it twisted. Me as a person won't be able to take a violation face to face. But I don't get violated face to face. I'm about every day or whatever, and I go about, I even get on the train or whatever, so I see normal people, and I don't have people come up to me and violate me or think you could talk to me crazy or whatever. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, and that goes for the all of the man them. It's not just me. Like, the all of the man them. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because we were so on top at a point, yeah? So now we're just trying to get on with it. It's natural for people to try and get onto the man them. You get what I'm trying to say? Not just me. You get what I'm trying to say? The all of the man them fell victim to it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because you got the chiefs or whatever that you weren't able to chat to man back then, but maybe now it's a chiefy error or whatever. To me, anyway. So, you know what I mean? They're able to have the. I'm just think, but you lot weren't saying that when man was in the playground. But what it is now is man's left the playground. So it's like you're only gonna deal with whoever's in the playground. So it's like whoever's in the playground, whether it be the opposition or whoever else, that's who you're gonna think's hard or who. We've come out of the playground. When we was in the playground, fucking hell, people was trying to jump over the fence and come out of the playground. You get what I'm trying to say? Because we ran the playground, but we've come out the playground now. We got kids. We got everyone. Everyone evolves. Everyone gets older. So it's like now we're at the playground. It's like whoever's in the playground, they're looking like the real McCoy. But guess what? The playground was different a few years ago. Yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say? The playground was different. Like this new playground's kinky. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Do you get what I'm saying? This new playground's a bit kinky. Like not like that, but it's new era, innit? That's just my opinion. I'm not trying to put down the youth them nothing because it's you lot's era. I'm not trying to put you lot down. Don't get it twisted because I know some serious young children, and that's not nothing to be proud of. Nothing. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
What do you mean by kinky though? What do you mean by kinky?
Kinky as in when we grew up, for instance, like I don't know, sucking pussy and all that. That was like mad. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But now it's different. That's cool. That's what I mean. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm just from a different era. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm just from a different era, innit? Like Boju, Shab. I'm from a different era. I'm from a 90s ragger, innit? So it's like, we grew up different, but we can't look at that as something because our parents grew up different to us. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I understand that. So I'm not putting them down. I'm just talking on my point of view and my angle. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I understand it's their world and that's their thing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But, you know what I mean? That's just what I mean. You know what I mean?
I thought this generation, like,
we might as well get into that subject, though.
Yeah, keep that. We're still talking. Okay. Yeah, go on. What was you going to say?
No. When you said, like, this generation is kinky, I thought you meant in terms of, like, when you said... I thought you talked about, like, you know how the hood is in a hole? Like, the youths are moving a bit more active. Yeah. They're less... Like, they're more... Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't know you were chatting, like, directly about...
Yeah,
like the sexuality.
No. I'm not, bruv. Let's not even take it sexual, card. I'm gonna say too much. You get what I'm saying? Like, do you get what I'm saying? And you get what I'm saying? It's not even that. I'm not talking about sexuality, bro.
Not sexuality.
I'm just talking about even down to like man are talking more than gal these days, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm just talking about the whole thing, fam. You get what I'm trying to say? Just real shit. You get what I'm saying? Morals, like values. I'm just talking about real shit. To me, anyway. You get what I'm trying to say? And things we was used to, it's not the same. Like, it's like now, in this day, to me, money makes you a bad boy. You get what I'm trying to say? Back in our day, money made you food. If you was bad, you could have money. But if you weren't bad and you had money, you became food. It didn't make you become a bad boy. But now you got man, they've got P, and they're bad boys. And they will flaunt their money or whatever. It's just a different world, innit? That's all I'm saying. You get what I'm trying to say?
And before, like, the playground was in real life, now the playground is virtual reality.
Right. Yeah. Especially with coronavirus, innit? Everything like that. Mad.
Yeah, so what do you think, though? Do you think you can make it from the streets to legit? Because I think it's levels, innit? But what do you think?
Yeah, so I think, obviously, it's a choice, innit? People's got a choice. But I believe a smart person, if you are on the roads, like, it shouldn't be with the intention for it to be long-term, getting money in the roads, innit? It's always got to be to clean up your money and invest in a way that you can actually live in society and be able to maneuver without flipping being arrested and getting your stuff your shit seized, innit?
Or do mentoring with, like, the prisoners in different prisons. I've done Scrubs, I've done Brixton, I've done Thameside. But basically, we had to talk to these kids, in Thameside, and we had to obviously, like, give them our point of view. But I was saying to these kids, basically, because I was saying to them, okay, because I'm from the street, so I know what they're running. You can't just say to them, don't do your thing. These kids, you can't just say to them, don't do your thing. And so I took the angle of, you know what? I hear that you're making money, but always think about turning that money legit. You get what I'm trying to say? So if you're going country or whatever you're doing, have a plan of where you can turn that legitimate. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because in the long run, you want to be paying taxes. That's what I would say to these kids. But it's like, on the other hand, I used to have the people from my course like, you can't say that, spray, you know, because you're still kind of, you're not telling them not to do crime, but it's like, it's a sticky one because
Bro, listen, what I
it's like, if you're used to, like, they've already made themselves used to a certain way of life and a certain lifestyle or whatever. So I can't say to them, and they've got to pay bills or whatever. They might have to pay, give their mum money. I don't know what they've got to do. But I can't say to them, don't do your thing or don't do what you're doing. I would just rather say to them, look, make sure you invest your money in something legitimate. And that's where you want to end up. Legitimate.
Bruv, what I just want these young youths to understand, yeah, is a hustle's a hustle, fam. And it don't matter what you're hustling. And when I say that, I mean this, yeah. Like, whether you're hustling legit with drugs, with whatever, or if you actually find a legitimate hustle where you're selling a product or you make an invention, yeah. When you do that, right, it allows you to understand one thing. If you find a product, yeah, no, whether it's legit or whether it's illegal, then you will find a client, yeah, for that product. And when you find a client for a product, you then go on to find a profit for that product. You understand? So you need to understand, they need to try and put their hustling abilities into different products, bruv, that won't allow them to be getting into the drama with feds and shit. Do you know what I'm saying, bruv?
Green Ice Cream.
Which is why I like the way...
What do you think about this? Like, can you make it from the streets? From a girl's point of view, what do you reckon?
Yeah,
like, or from your point of view, whether
I believe
it be
anything's possible. Anyway, first off, yeah. So yeah, because everything is a choice. But obviously, like you said earlier about the levels, like it depends on how deep you are in it. Because if you're like a big time criminal, it's going to be harder for you going legit.